Howdy, Sunny Sheriff here with a guest appearance from Cass. I'm going to try to have a kind of question and answer. Not exactly, but kind of that. And you guys will be able to see the response, from someone who is a little bit more the average.
Oh,
Show.
I'm average now.
Roll a clip. Please go check out the Signing Sheriff Shorts, Signing Sheriff Reacts. Plus, please go check out my Instagram for 2 of those channels and my Twitter, Facebook. All that is in the description down below. And please help support the channel by going to my Amazon and checking out the 2 books that I have there. One is The Battle of Wits, and one is Christian Ghosts. I'll hopefully soon have more books there. Both or all my books will be under the name of Nodaj Kadek. Thank you. So, I've been having a lot of conversations with my coworkers recently about my annoyances or my views with society. Now, Cass knows a little bit of what I mean when I make that comment, but I wanted to start delving into exactly what I or we hopefully all should notice. I'm gonna take these off. Should notice, have noticed, and what those things that we've noticed should make us change about our viewpoint. So, first things is you have to remember that timeline makes a big difference. Now, as we go along, that comment will make a little bit more sense. But for right now, just remember that I said timeline makes a big difference. So, somewhat obviously, me and Cass are not exactly the same type of individual. I'm more of the really staunch, I've made up my mind what I think, and I'll stick to it unless somebody can really explain it well and make me think that they're right. Normally that doesn't happen. But anyway, on the other hand, at least what I have gotten so far is a little bit different than that. But I'll let Cass describe Cass for you real fast.
I don't fucking know.
So you heard me say that I know what I believe, and I stick with it. With that kind of idea, how would you describe yourself?
The same.
Okay, so insofar as beliefs go, basically the same. So sticks with belief, sticks with belief. Now let's go with the almost dichotomy part of this. I stick with my beliefs. But I try to be empathetic. Which sometimes is hard to do both. Which explains why I'm almost always what some people call wishy-washy, and some people call it a word I'm going to put on the screen, but I'm not going to say out loud. So, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I know for sure I'm not normal. I probably have manic depression, OCD, possibly ADHD or ADD.
Yeah.
And to a very slight extent, some sort of forgetfulness pattern. I have almost zero social skills, and my ability to understand time is but I'm not diagnosed. That's an important part of this. Now, not trying to hang up any laundry to dry, but not the same situation. I know Cass, I personally say she, but okay. She has BPD, which I think I know what that means.
Borderline personality disorder.
Okay, I did not mean what
I have a lot of other mental disorders too.
But here's the difference. No label. Because there's no label, everyone I know and I meet can pretend I'm normal. Can force me to act like I'm normal. Can just say, you're just acting like that.
I'm diagnosed.
But that is literally what she... Anyway, she is diagnosed. I'm going to take this out.
With all of my mental disorders.
You want to put that in? It's the left side. Just don't press the button on the other side.
Help me.
Oh wow, it fits in your ear way better than it does mine. I have to curl mine around in a weird way. Anyway, she is diagnosed. So if she tried to, the most easy way to apply it is if she tried to apply for a job somewhere, she can say, I have disability. Maybe it's not specifically called a disability, but you know what I mean. I can't. I know for sure I'm not normal. I have problems. For example, today I left work early because my temper was beginning to problem that I have recently when working at ReaderLink. Like yesterday, I contemplated 6 times that I counted just walking out, which at that company, that means you quit. So that means that my anger was becoming so bad, I wanted to just quit. Like that. 6 times. Now, why do I think that that's a problem? Well, this stuff in my mouth tastes funny. Anyway, well, let's shift over to a different spot on the viewpoint. We've been looking here. Okay. Now let's go over here. The way that I was raised. My dad was born in 1956 or 66. I can't remember exactly which one. February 6, 1956 or 66.
You don't know your dad's birthday?
No. The only one I can remember is my brother, December 25th.
What year?
The only year I can remember is my other brother. He's 2001. That's because I can use math to figure out how long we've been in Illinois. Anyway, so he was born in 1950s or 60s. Some of you will know what exactly I'm starting to kind of hint at here. That was a bad time period. That was the time when black versus white was a big clash. Amusingly, my mom is a black woman and my dad's a white man. So they felt the brunt of that. People call me black. Technically speaking, I'm mixed, but that's a separate issue.
I'm Caucasian.
White, black. Mom's black, dad's white. Flip it! Anyway, but they lived in a time when you go to college, university, college, institution, whatever you want to call it. If you succeed, you have a job. My dad is a doctor. My mom did some college. She says she went to trade school. I asked her. So, kind of college, in a way. But they lived in a time when if you finished school of some type or another, you had a for sure job. Have you noticed something a little bit strange about me compared to my family? What am I doing? I'm using sign. I went to college for somewhere around 1 year or 1.5 years or something like that. I learned enough sign in 3 months that I felt comfortable conversing in sign. At this point in time, my comfortable language is sign. I feel more comfortable using sign as compared to English voicing. But because I have no paper, license, certificate, whatever you want to call it, it does me no good. But here's the problem. Okay, if I were to, for example, Purdue University Northwest, the college in Indiana that teaches a bachelor's degree in sign. If I got the BA certificate from them, okay, that's an accomplishment. I'm not gonna add a picture of my driver's license on the screen, but I will say this is the state that I live in. Obviously, it's Illinois. And this, not her face, the numbers that are on the screen right here. This is my zip code. You notice something? That's all Illinois. Remember what state I said that this college was in?
You didn't.
Indiana. Indiana, Illinois. 2 different states. You know something funny about Illinois? It has no reciprocity. If I got a certification from Illinois, maybe I could use it, but I doubt that Illinois would accept a bachelor's degree from Indiana. First problem. Second problem is if I had one, I would still have to go to Chicago. Go do the test for aptitude in Chicago. So it doesn't matter if I went and got a certificate, they would still make me do a test to find out if I actually know what I'm doing.
You seem like you know what you're doing.
Most people think or can see I know what I'm doing. The difference is confidence in sign versus a paper. This should mean nothing. But from Illinois' viewpoint, from a workplace's viewpoint, from society's viewpoint, this makes so much difference, it's embarrassing. Not this receipt, but but at the same time, it means nothing. For example, there's schools that will accept a bachelor's degree if I was trying to become a teacher's assistant. That means that the teacher would be teaching up in front of the class, and let's say that I'm the person, let's say as an example, Cass is a deaf student. I would be here, the teacher's up there, teaching, and I would be interpreting right here so that Cass could understand. That's a teacher's assistant. There's different styles and ways to apply it, but that's one that I could think of at the top of my head. So some schools will accept a bachelor's degree for something like that. But most places, most people, most places in Illinois that you would try to get a job, for example, what my mom thinks is the most obvious is just normal interpreter. To do that, you have to be Illinois certified.
Which you are not.
Which is 1, hard, 2, expensive, and 3, time consuming. Plus, I'm horrible at school. But anyway.